I used to hoe the corn with my cousins, our parents, and our grandparents. We would stay up hoeing late at night in a barn with only one working light, so the ambient was perfect for telling stories. One night my father told us something that was a true story of a woman he knew. We live in a small village, so everyone knows pretty much everyone around here. There was once an average-looking, middle-aged woman who always carried a walking stick with her. She claimed that she was the bravest person in the whole village and would always make that loud and clear, but people would just ignore her. One time, though, when she was yet again proudly preaching about her courage, a man stepped forward and said, "You are always talking about how brave you are, but we cannot be sure, can we? I'll dare you to do something, and if you're as brave as you claim to be, you will accept the challenge." The woman, feeling like the challenge couldn't be that bad, answered, "I accept your challenge. I don't need to know what the dare is to accept it. I'm not afraid of anything." The man smiled and replied, "All right, I dare you to go to the cemetery tomorrow evening and sit on one of the graves. You have to sit there until the church bell rings at midnight. Then you can come back. If you can't stay till midnight and you return early, the whole village will know that you are a liar." The woman had no other choice but to do as he said. She accepted the challenge. The next day, she was waiting for it to get dark. She didn't have to wait long, though. The winter was almost here and it got dark sooner. She went to the cemetery and soon found a grave to sit on. It was freshly buried, so the ground was soft. She stuck her walking stick in the ground and sat down, nervously waiting for midnight. After a few hours, she heard the bell ring, so that meant she was free to leave the cemetery. She sighed with relief, glad that nothing happened. She only had to walk her way back home. She tried to get up, but felt that something was dragging her skirt into the ground. She didn't want to turn around to see what was behind her. Panicked as she was, she grabbed her stick and tried to pull herself up, but her skirt was pulled into the ground harder this time. Feeling her clothes being dragged deeper and deeper, she screamed, "Help me! The dead is dragging me into the grave! Help!" But no one could hear her. The woman didn't return home that night. The next morning, a group of people went looking for her. They found her laying on a grave, dead. Her walking stick was stuck into her skirt, making it impossible for her to get up. When she pulled herself up with it, it only went deeper into the fresh earth. She died of a heart attack that she had out of fear.